Hey, this is Patrick, and in this video I'm going to talk about how you can create your own reusable shapes in ArcSight. On the screen here I have a picture of my dog, which I can simply add any kind of photo here if I select from my photo library. I also here in the center have a more complex one with some text in it, and it can simply be something as simple as a circle. However I get something on the screen, the process is the same. I need to select it, so I could select my dog, or I can select this guy, or in this case I'm going to actually use the center one. Once I have it selected, I have the option on the left to create shape, and I have several options here that we're going to go through. Do you need to give it a name? I'm going to call it sidebar. Next, below you see the image and that edit snap points. I'm going to tap on the image to add what we call snap points. So let's say that I always want this sidebar to be up against the right side of my drawing, and as such I am going to give it some snap points on this side, and we'll talk about that. I'm going to add one here and here. I can add them anywhere, it doesn't matter. It's just those are the ones I want, because once I've saved this with these snap points, then when I drag something over to the right and it finds another object, it'll snap to it. It helps you to locate them on your canvas easier. Now that I've added some, I'm going to click Done in the top left corner. The next one down is Remember Size and Unit. So let's say that I always want this to be a certain size. I can toggle this on, and it'll drop in every time at that size to begin with. I can change that size once it's on the screen, but by default it'll be at that size. Last one down here is available for folks, or is available when you have a shape that has text in it. So I'm going to tap on this to see that I have a whole bunch of these fields that when dropped on the screen can be editable fields. Right? So we'll go ahead and do that in just a minute. I'm going to go back. Now that I've got everything done, I'm going to click Create. And so what's going to happen now is if I come to my shapes, you can see right there, there it is, that sidebar. So let's move it over a little bit and use it. I tap it. As soon as I drop it on screen, because I've defined those labels as editable text, I'm going to go in there and just put one in there. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, main. So I'm going to save it. I could do it to all of them, but I'll just do that for this one right now. If I zoom in, you can see that where it once had address, it now has that the address that I typed in. The other thing I can do is if I select it, I can go snap it right to that right-sided vertical line, just like I showed. And it did come at the size I created at, but like I said, I can always adjust that size as needed.